Hello friends. Welcome to my channel Habib Maritime School. In this video I will discuss on the topic Marpol Annex 2. So let's get started. Marpol Annex 2, Regulations for the Control of Pollution by Noxious Liquid Substances in Bulk. Annex 2 came into force in 1987. Definitions. Noxious liquid substances means any substance indicated in the pollution category column of Chapter 17 or 18 of the INT Bulk Chemical Code or provisionally assessed under the provisions of regulations as falling into Category X, Y, Z, or OS. Annex 2 are divided into 4 categories. The 4 categories are: Category X. Noxious liquid substances which it discharged into the sea from tank cleaning or deballasting operation are deemed to present a major hazards to either marine sources or human health, therefore justify the prohibition of the discharge into the marine environment. Category Y. Noxious liquid substances which if discharged into the sea from tank cleaning or deballasting operations are deemed to present a hazard to either marine resources or human health. Therefore, justify the limitation on the quality and quantity of the discharge into marine environment. Category Z. Noxious liquid substances which if discharged into the sea from tank cleaning or deballasting operations are deemed to present a minor hazard to either marine resources or human health, therefore justify less stringent restrictions on the quantity and quality of the discharge into marine environment. Other substances. Substances which have been evaluated and found to fall outside Category X, Y, or Z because they are considered to present no harm to marine resources, human health, amenities or other legitimate uses of the sea when discharged into the sea from tank cleaning of deballasting operations. The discharge of bilge or ballast water or other residues or mixtures containing these substances are not subject to any requirements of Marpol Annex 2. There is only one special area for Annex 2. That is Antarctic area. How many surveys under Marpol Annex 2? There are 5 surveys under Marpol Annex 2. 1 initial survey. 2 renewal survey. 3 intermediate survey. 4 annual survey. 5 additional survey. Name the certificate under Marpol Annex 2. IPPC, International Pollution Prevention Certificates for carrying noxious liquid substances. Maximum validity of this certificate is 5 years and this certificate issued by the administration or by any persons or organization duly authorized by it. For Marpol Annex 2 vessel required carrying cargo record book. What is the entry need to make in the cargo record book? Cargo record book, for ships carrying noxious liquid substances in bulk. It shall record: No. 1. Loading of cargo. No. 2. Internal transfer of cargo during voyage. No. 3. Mandatory pre-wash in accordance with Ship Procedures and Arrangements Manual. No. 4. Unloading of cargo. No. 5. Cleaning of cargo tanks except mandatory wash. No. 6. Discharge into the sea of tank washings. No. 7. Ballasting of cargo tanks. No. 8. Discharge of ballast water from cargo tanks. No. 9. Accidental or other exceptional discharge. No. 10. Control by authorized surveyors. How many years required preserving for cargo record book? Cargo record book shall be preserved for a period of 3 years after the last entry has been made. What are the discharge criteria? Vessel must be outside of special area. The ship is preceding en route, at a speed of at least 7 knots in the case of a self-propelled ship. In the case of ships not self-propelled, at least 4 knots speed. The discharge is made below the water line through the underwater discharge outlet not exceeding they may rate the underwater discharge outlet is designed for. The discharge is made at a distance not less than 12 nm from nearest land and in a depth of water of not less than 25 m. Can you discharge Category X cargo? No, must complete pre-wash. What is the procedure for pre-wash? A tank from which a substance in Category X has been unloaded shall be pre-washed before the ship leaves the port of unloading. The resulting residues shall be discharged to a reception facility until the concentration of the substance in the effluent to such facility as indicated by analysis of samples of the effluent taken by the surveyor is at or below 0.1% by weight. When the required concentration level is achieved, remaining tank washings shall continue to be discharged to the perception facility until the tank is empty. Appropriate entries of these operations shall be made in the cargo record book and endorsed by the surveyor. Any water subsequently introduced into the tank may be discharged into the sea in accordance with the Discharge Standards Regulation 13.2 of this annex. Exemption for a pre-wash. On request of the ship's master, an exemption for a pre-wash may be granted by the government of the receiving party where it is satisfied that the unloaded tank is to be reloaded with the same substance or another substance compatible with the previous one and that the tank will not. What is P&A Manual? This is a ship's specific manual which is to identify the arrangements and equipment required to enable compliance with Annex 2 and to identify for the ship's officers all operational procedures with respect to cargo handling, tank cleaning, slops handling, residue discharging, ballasting and deballasting. Procedures and arrangement. P&A Manual. Every ship which carry noxious liquefied substances of Category X, Y, Z of Annex 2, Marpol shall carry a Procedures of Arrangements Manual. Contents of P&A Manual. Section 1, Main Features of Marpol 73/78 Annex 2. Section 2, Description of Ship's Equipments and Arrangements. Section 3, Cargo Unloading Procedures and Tank Stripping. Section 4, Procedures relating to the cleaning of cargo tanks, discharges of residues, ballasting of deballasting. Section 5, Information and Procedures. Addendum A, Flow Diagram Addendum. B, Pre-wash Procedures. Addendum C, Ventilation Procedures. Addendum D, Additional Information and Operational Instruction. What is SMPEP? SMPEP, Shipboard Marine Pollution Emergency Plan. Ships of 150 GT and above carrying noxious liquid substances, everything same as SOPEP. What action will you take during accidental discharge? All preventive measure to be taken to minimize the discharge and stop from spreading. An entry to be made in the cargo record book stating the circumstance and the reason for the discharge. A detailed description of action to be taken to reduce or control of the discharge is written on SMPEP and a list of controls where to contact during the incident. List what are the documents comes under Marpol Annex 2. 1. IBC code. 2. Certificate of Fitness or NLS certificate. 3. Officer's Specialized Chemical Tanker certificate. 4. P&A Manual approved by administration to which a particular vessel is approved. 5. Cargo record book. 6. SMPEP P&A procedures of arrangements. I hope you must have got what Marpol Annex 2 is all about. Please like this videos and share with your friends. And do hit the subscribe buttons and the bell icon. Details video of Annex 3 is coming up next. So stay tuned.